he don't got a gambling problem. He just likes to gamble. You know? Now, JB, man, you know, things wouldn't be things. Battle rap wouldn't be battle rap without a pinch of controversy, right?
Oh, okay. What do we got?
Now, a lot of people are like, hey, I was in the chat. I didn't know when I could vote for the winner. You know, can you please elaborate and break that down to us on how the fan voting goes and, you know, inform the people? Because a lot of people were on our neck. Like, you got to ask. So we're just asking what the people wanted to know.
So I think what I'm gathering, and I mean, this is all, you know, kind of like, this is the day after when I get to actually like sleep enough and process what the hell just happened. From what I can tell from the feedback I've been reading is that the little trailer that Caffeine made that explained the way that we were that there was a, you know, a fifth judge and that was the fans. It kind of came across like there was an actual poll that was going to pop up and you could click on it and you would see the numbers go up. Is that, am I gathering that correctly? Is that sort of what people thought was going to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah. So no. They didn't. The Caffeine doesn't actually just have that technology sitting around. They're sort of constantly working on that to serve the battle rap audience more and more because they love us and we love them back. But the way that they do it is in the studio. Caffeine, like the Caffeine admins, have access to a much bigger rundown of the entire chat that's happening, like bigger than anything you or I could see, and it'll show essentially all of the feedback that the chat is giving as to who won, and as soon as the battle ends and people are just throwing their opinions in, they just start counting that as a vote.
I had a feeling that's what we're doing instead of the polling.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that's why I think more and more people are trying to be more engaged in the comments, because a lot of times, you know, I'm one of those people, like when I'm watching the battle, I want to try to focus. I ain't trying to comment. I ain't trying to read comments at the same time. So, but knowing that, I think it's going to make more and more people want to be more engaged, so that they do feel like they may, if it does go to a fan vote, their vote was heard. Because a lot of people are confused.
Yeah, no, that appears to be the case, and that's just, I mean, that's honestly, we just live and learn. Like, it's, you know, like a lot of things are kind of being created right up to the last second, and you know, don't get to go through a big committee of like, oh, does that get the point across? You know, sometimes we're just have to make stuff and get it out, you know, to try to inform people or try to remind them, like, hey, say who you think won. That's essentially how it works, though. Currently, is in the chat when you're saying who you think won, that counts as your vote.
And they're not double counting, because sometimes people will say it more than one time.
No, they're not double counting.
So they're not double count. Okay,
like just per account.
Right, because sometimes people were saying that too. That, well, if somebody could just spam for one person to win, and that could kind of alter the results.
Right, and so I mean, the quick answer to that is, if you're noticing that, they're noticing that. Like the screen where we're watching that part back is like a 64-inch television that's giving us all that information. So it's not lost.
Okay, that's cool.
No, and again, that's not like me trying to make any excuse for it. It's just how they needed to do it for now, and then kind of we're just pushing for the development of a technology that would be like a true voting system